In the previous videos, we have already discussed about the various types of public policies, and in this video, we will be stressing more. This is just an introductory video to the different stages of public policy process. All right, so. Basically, if I want to highlight, there are 4-5 stages of public policy. So the number one stage is policy formulation usually, and in this process of policy formulation, what happens? The demands of the system are converted into the policies. Okay, and definitely, before this has to be done, it has to be very clearly established as to which demands we require and which demands actually need to be converted into policies. Yeah, and then definitely we need to have this very clear cut point that which policy will we actually be making. Okay, and then number two is the policy interpretation stage, wherein the formulated public policy is further clarified and is interpreted in order to make it into a fully understandable document, you can say. Okay, and then the next stage in this process is the policy education. And what very easy policy education is that how the government through various channels of you can say the mass media or any of the different ways of promotion, they promote the policy, they make the people aware about the policy, they make the masses aware of different provisions which will be there in the policy. Alright, and after this comes, then there is the stage of implementation of the policy. So in this policy implementation stage, as the name itself says, the policy is implemented. Okay, it is systematically executed, and who executes them? The policies are executed by the different administrative agencies, and these agencies are there at the central level, at the state level, and at the local levels. Okay, and definitely to ascertain the impact of the policies, it is very essential to keep an eye on the implementation process and to see that the expenditure does not exceed the resources which are available. It should not be that we cross the limits. There is a limited amount of resources which are allotted, so we have to stop and under those limits. Okay, and we also have to see that the policies are positively affecting those for whom they are being made of. Alright, it should not be that the policies are being misused by some people or some group or yeah, and for this, proper monitoring of the policy implementation has also to be done, and this I will be dealing in detail. This is just an introduction to the public policy process. Okay, and then the final stage of the policy making is the policy evaluation. Okay, this is the final stage, and proper and appropriate administrative and executive functions are needed to complete this control over the public policies. So the final stages of the policy evaluation. All right, and we should not forget that the policy making process is a very cumbersome process, and it is not that easy as it seems. It is not that we just lay down a particular paper and then just ask the government that okay, this is the paper and you make the policy on this. This is not how the things will be working. I will be making the detailed videos of different steps which we will be following. And see, the main thing which we need to keep in mind is that the state right now has assumed more and more responsibility. And what is the responsibility? It is the responsibility of to bring out the rapid social changes or the economic changes, and definitely keeping in mind these responsibilities, the goals and the scopes of public policies has also increased tremendously, right? And as a matter of fact, the state activities have multiplied to such an extent that their presence can be felt in every aspect of the social and economic lives of the people right now. Alright, and the policies actually which were enacted to promote the economic development are brought into the intervention through direct as well as the indirect processes. And similarly for social structure, or you say the social relationship also, they sought to be transformed by the means of conducive public policies. Okay, so what I mean to say is that as the significance or as the importance of state in people's life has increased, the expectation of the people from state has also went up. Okay, and these expectations are not usually matched by the government's performance sometimes, and the reason for this increasing gap between the expectation and the performance is that there are many faulty policy makings, and definitely there are faulty implementations further. Okay.